Welcome back to the Public Pool Podcast. I'm Mikaela Pascal. This is Jack O'Shea. Put away your phone at the table. We're having dinner.
I'm sending you something. I'm sending you funny videos. That would be a good podcast where it's just like people hanging out.
Just watch me scroll.
Just watching you scroll. It'd be like really good for science of being like, this is like in the future historians, by then they'll be like part phone.
Yeah.
But being like, this is what conversation was like.
I feel like.
Did you watch the video I sent you?
I feel like that would be like a better stream. You know?
I feel like that is what streams are.
It probably is. Like just scroll TikTok with me.
There's one like really progressive streamer named Hassan Piker. Uh-huh. And I've never watched any of his stuff because I don't watch streams. But
I know. I'm just not a live stream person.
Which is funny because I was literally the head of live streaming at our old job.
Yeah.
I loved making those live shows. They were different than typical live streams.
I like doing live streams, I guess.
Yes.
But I'm just not a sit down and watch a live stream person.
But he's like a super far left, like he's political.
Yeah.
And
he's a political streamer, yeah.
I swear every clip I've ever seen, it's him reacting to like something not political. Like he just kind of, it's like, look at this dog video. Yeah,
I guess it's just a lot of like within the chat stuff or whatever. They're like, watch this.
Yeah.
We have a mystery in our life right now.
What?
Our recycling bin
dude,
missing.
I forgot about that.
I know. I forgot about it.
We have a legit mystery right now.
We have a legit mystery. Just the recycling bin is missing.
So trash can was, I took in. So can I tell you my side of the events first because I was the one who touched these?
Yes. Okay.
So our trash pickup day is on Saturday. I actually kind of love it because I always remember because it's like, oh, it's Friday night.
Yeah, and it's a weird trash day to have. I will say that, but that's not important.
No, it's like honestly, the only thing better would be like our trash day was on Monday, where it's like it's Sunday night, take the trash out.
Yeah,
because otherwise, I mean, every other house I've ever lived in, where it's like on Tuesday or Wednesday, I literally get it. Like I take the trash cans out like once every 3 weeks because I always forget what day it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, take the trash out. The next day, our recycling and trash guys are so off schedule with each other. So it's not nearly at the same time. It's not like one car following the other. It's like sometimes like 12 hours apart.
Yeah.
So the next day I'm cleaning up because we had a week and of like Happy New Year, very drunk, a lot of cans. So I'm cleaning up. And so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take this trash bag out, go out. Trash has been taken, recycling hasn't. So I take the trash can back in, throw the stuff away.
And this was on what day?
This is on Saturday.
This was Saturday.
So Saturday, I don't know when the recycling came. They must have come at some point. Sunday, I was lazy. I just didn't do it. I didn't take it in.
That's fine.
Monday, we looked through our camera and we saw that between 7:44 a.m., that was the last time on our door, like Ring doorbell camera, you can see the recycling bin. And like 8:43, the recycling bin went missing.
But we had no like motion captured on the camera because that's when it starts to record.
Yes. No, it was just.
And so I was like, I couldn't see, like there was no.
Yeah.
So there's just this small gap in time.
You could argue that this information is actually completely useless because we don't actually have the camera footage.
Yeah.
We have it doesn't help us.
We have no idea what happened, but.
Except we know it probably wasn't kids because kids wouldn't do something like that in the middle of the day. I was like, we have a bunch of teenagers. We're at that point. I keep on seeing whenever I see the kids, I'm like, they're getting older.
They're getting older.
I'm like, they're getting towards trouble age.
Yeah.
We're getting towards, what's that smell? Age. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of boys on our street. I
don't think I've ever seen a girl.
Every now and then I see girls, but whenever I see girls, they're doing more cute stuff. Like they're taking a walk around the neighborhood, they're civilized. They go to like the little like park down the street. Like girls are more organized. The boys, although I love seeing the little boys play football or like catch or whatever on our street. You
think you're in the 1950s. It's amazing.
I love it. Yeah. I back out of my driveway so slowly every time because I'm like, there's going to be a child.
Yes.
I love it. But I'm like, I guess we've lived here for almost 2 years now. Mm. And they have gotten bigger because at first they were all kids. And now I'm like, ooh, they're kind of hitting that like little puberty phase a little bit. So
definitely,
I think there will be some neighborhood boys stories soon.
I think this might be our first one. Like this, I was positive. I was like, middle of the night, these kids were doing something and they took the recycling bin. Okay.
Yeah.
But it happening between 7:44 and 8:44 is
in the morning is weird. Yeah.
Like how?
So the other strange part was our neighbors. Most people we have like a thing on the side where like you can kind of put your trash cans and it kind of has a wall that hides it. So it's pretty for the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Our next door neighbors to our left, or no, to our right, they always leave out their trash cans forever. But you kind of went and looked, they pulled their trash cans in.
Yeah, I was like, maybe they pulled our recycling bin in.
On accident, yes. Yeah. But they had both of theirs.
Yes.
And it was like, okay. And then you went over to the other side of the house, and they only had their trash too.
They don't have their recycling bin.
The recycling bin also wasn't there.
So was it a drive-by? Somebody took two?
Did someone take two? Yeah.
Did they accidentally?
Or did they accidentally take in two and it's in their garage for some reason?
I mean, that's where we keep our stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go around to the side because it's pitch black there.
Yeah.
And it's more spiders for me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's going to be a fucking spider. And
No, I agree. I like having them in the garage.
Sue me. I want taking out the trash to be a fun process. I look forward to it every day.
I want to have fun about it, okay?
Yeah. Enjoy the little things.
But yeah, so anyways, that's our current mystery is that we are missing a recycling bin.
In the off chance that anyone in our neighborhood listens to this, spread the word. Do you want to get into sports gossip now, actually?
Yeah, sure. Do you just want to go for it?
I just want to go for it, and then we can dive into everything else.
That's true.
In a little bit. There's just some stuff I got to get off my chest.
Okay. I guess, yeah, let's just go for some SG right away. Yeah, because I guess I have a lot of pop culture stuff this week.
We got a lot. And I got a thing to bring up to you. I got a bone to pick with you. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I got a bone to pick.
Why would you make me nervous before we do a segment?
I have complaints about my wife.
Am I in trouble?
No, not actually.
Okay.
But maybe delete that. Yeah. No, obviously not.
I'm never in trouble.
You are never in trouble. Are you ready for sports gossip?
Hit me, sister.
Okay, so I need to give you the tea on Indiana and college football right now because it's like literally one of the craziest stories ever in sports.
Okay, give me the lore.
So Indiana is literally the worst team, the losingest team in college football history, and they just had like a Steve Carell and Crazy Stupid Love level glow up.
They went from dorky dad to Delph.
Like Indiana isn't even a football school. They're a basketball school. And honestly, they haven't been relevant in basketball in like forever.
How irrelevant?
Like if football is singing and basketball is acting, Indiana would be like Misha Barton.
Oh my God, I forgot about her.
I know. Now imagine if tomorrow Misha Barton dropped a #1 selling platinum album full of just like straight bangers on us. Because that's what Indiana just did.
Okay, so it's just like insane.
So it started 2 years ago when they hired this coach named Curt Cignetti.
I take it he's the Ryan Gosling the sitch?
Yes, and BT Dubs, Curt Cignetti and Indiana getting together wasn't like front page news. He's basically been like a C-list coach for like 40 years.
It's like finding out that Billy Ray Cyrus and Elizabeth Hurley got together.
Like the only reason we even heard about it was because his press conference went viral because this one smartass reporter asked him like, why would any player want to go to Indiana? And he replied just like iconically, he just said, it's simple. I win. Google me.
That's like a Real Housewife level tagline.
But like obviously nobody believed him. I mean, ESPN and literally everyone else predicted they were going to come in last place in the Big Ten again.
But they didn't?
No, they had the best season in Indiana football history.
And nobody Googled him.
No, of course, most people just wrote this off. They were like, it's a fluke. It's a one-hit wonder.
Carly Rae Jepsen vibes.
But then this season, he was like, excuse me, bitch, I'm Adele.
Hello.
They're still undefeated. They're the favorite to win the championship. Their quarterback, who, by the way, only transferred there because his younger brother was on the team, won the Heisman Trophy and is going to be the #1 pick in the NFL draft.
Brothers, that's so cute.
I know. The dynamic between him and the coach is adorable. It's literally like Carl and Russell from Up. Like, there's literally only one picture on the internet of Curt Cignetti actually smiling. Meanwhile, Fernando Mendoza always looks like he's watching a magic show. But like as crazy as this glow up is, and it's like a Neville Longbottom level upgrade. What's even crazier is how fast it happened. Like this wasn't a Princess Diaries montage where she's going to etiquette classes. This was a she's all that, take her glasses off, and she's instantly the hottest girl in school situation.
Go girl, give us everything.
Like it takes years, sometimes decades to do like a rebuild. Like this doesn't happen in college football. This has never happened in college football.
And all they had to do was Google him. Interesting.
Yeah, no, we have to do the Fernando Mendoza. That's the quarterback because it's like, it actually is so freaking cute.
Because I feel like you've kind of mentioned him in passing a little bit to me. Like, I feel like I kind of know his face.
You definitely do. Like his interviews go viral, but like for the opposite reason that other interviews go viral. Like he's like like G-rated adults.
Yes.
Like he's not a Disney adult. He's not that G-rated. But like where it's like, hey, it's heckin' crazy out there.
Yes.
Like that's him. That's how he talks.
That's so cute.
And like, again, I'm cheating a little bit by going to next week, but his brother being his backup.
That's adorable.
So when Indiana is like smoking people, which they are often, they're like, oh yeah, they're pulling Fernando Mendoza. There's no need for their starting quarterback to be in. In goes Mendoza, Alberto Mendoza. When during the Rose Bowl, because they were blowing out Alabama. I'm really stepping on next week. I don't care. Because they were blowing out Alabama.
I'll forget by then.
Yeah. They pulled him. Like, in the fourth quarter or whenever they pulled him, when they won 38-3, and they put in his younger brother, and they kept on cutting to his mom, his parents, really his mom. and Fernando watching, being like, oh my God, my brother's playing the Rose Bowl. He put them up 38-7. I'm really rooting for his younger brother.
That's really cute.
I really hope, which is actually a bummer because now that they're really good, all these players are transferring in. Like his brother won't be the starter next year. But I mean, maybe he will.
Maybe he will.
That's what Fernando Mendoza wasn't recruited.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so sweet. Is Indiana where Caitlin Clark played?
Yes.
Same school?
Yes.
Okay. I was just curious.
Indiana's having a moment right now.
Yeah.
And
it's not for murder.
For the first time ever.
Because I feel like they're so known for crime.
They did.
Or is it just because Crime Junkie is based there? And so weirdly it's popularized stories in Indiana.
No, the Midwest is.
They're kind of like the murder belt.
They're the murder belt, but it's actually not. I think it's the murder belt because it's where the friendliest people are.
Yeah.
So if you're a murderer,
you're a little bit more trusting in those places.
The same way that golfers always want to play at Augusta or these famous courses. I think that the Midwest is the Augusta for serial killers. It's have you played there?
Have you played there?
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's lovely there.
People just leave their doors unlocked.
Yeah. People just are I'll get in your car.
If you say your car broke down, they're going to stop before you ask them to.
Yeah.
And they're going to help. And they're just going to get in your car.
Yeah. But anyways, sorry.
Okay. But also just last little sports gossip thing. So the NFL season just ended, the regular season.
Regular season, okay.
So the final games were on Sunday, which means on Monday, we call it Black Monday. Because now that the season's over, usually most teams don't, if they're going to fire their coach, they don't fire them in the middle of the season because it's what's the point? You're
already locked in.
You're already giving up. Why kind of change the vibe? Why, whatever. Whenever they fire somebody, it's because they were obviously gonna get fired, and we just couldn't keep them in the building anymore. People were so upset.
You just have to be ride or die for the season.
Yeah. So Black Monday is when all the coaches who are gonna get fired get fired.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna let you know another coach was fired on Tuesday, so it's not it all happens on Black Monday, but really this is the week.
It's where it gets kicked off. Yeah.
And it's interesting too because it's kind of it's reverse cuffing season, but it's also sort of cuffing season because it's for the. There's a bunch of coaches like Todd Bowles for the Buccaneers and Mike McDaniel for the Dolphins, where it's people aren't sure whether or not they're going to get fired. If they haven't been by the end of this week, it means that they're there next year.
Okay.
If you're going to fire them now.
It's Hot Girl Summer, where it's let's break up now. Let me have my summer.
It's exactly that. And then it's also, and I'll explain why.
Back to the streets.
It's immediately cuffing season. So basically, because all these teams fire their coaches, and now you have a bunch of coaches who are available. Some of them will not get jobs. Yeah. Some of them, the first two I'm going to mention, number one was Kevin Stefanski for the Browns. Okay, so he's been the Browns coach for the past 6 seasons. We've been over this a million times. The Browns are them and the Jets are the saddest teams in maybe all of pro sports. It's just I got family in Cleveland. It's tough. They literally always suck. And Kevin Stefanski in 6 years won Coach of the Year twice. So a third of his time coaching, a third of the seasons, he won Coach of the Year because the Browns front office, their general manager sucks so bad. He was basically just gave him the worst possible conditions, the worst team to ever coach.
Yeah.
And they made the playoffs twice.
Okay.
Of the 3 times that the Browns have made the playoffs since they became a team, 2 of them were him.
Okay.
And he did it with the third option quarterback.
Yeah. He made a miracle.
I mean, put it this way too. You know how those pictures of presidents before and after they are in office?
They're aged.
You should see Kevin Stefanski is 43. He looks like he's 61 now. His beard is, he's handsome as all hell.
Yeah.
He's got the beard where I keep on saying to you, that's why I want my beard to turn gray.
He's in zaddy zone right now.
He's the ultimate zaddy in sports.
Okay.
Yeah, he's hot Santa. He's ripped Santa.
Sexy Santa.
He's sexy Santa. That's what Coach of the Browns will do to you.
Yeah.
And this year he was gifted just the worst quarterback situation ever, where it was, okay, so they're paying Deshaun Watson $1 bajillion. And there's nothing he can do about that. Fortunately for him, Deshaun Watson got hurt, so he doesn't even have to have him in the locker room. Great. That's actually a blessing. We're just paying him $46 million of the salary cap. Whatever it is, a fifth of the salary cap goes to this one player who's never going to be near here and is a locker room cancer. And also the fans hate him because he has all these allegations against him.
Not a good set.
Not a good setch. In the offseason, they signed this guy, Kenny Pickett. Don't worry about him. He didn't end up sticking with the team.
Okay.
They drafted Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round, and then they were forced to draft Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round.
Yeah.
During training camp, they looked at these two guys and they're like, they're not NFL players. So they signed 42-year-old Joe Flacco, who then played for them, did terrible because he's on the Browns.
Yeah.
They ended up being like, we're not going to win this year. I guess we'll at least give one of the other guys a shot. So they give their 3rd round pick, Dylan Gabriel, a shot. This whole time, Shedeur Sanders talk is, because he has so many fans, is behind him. this poor guy, his beard is getting grayer by the freaking second. And finally, he's like, Dylan Gabriel gets hurt for a second. Mm-hmm. Shedeur goes in. Shedeur is, again, statistically, he had one of the worst seasons ever.
But his defenders are like, you're just being a hater.
Yeah, because they won a bunch of games.
Do you know how many comments I saw on like our
it's
like two things
it's another level
where they're like, oh, this clip didn't age well. Do you guys feel stupid now? I'm like,
no.
It aged exactly how it was going to age. And I know nothing.
You know nothing.
I know nothing. And I still know that he did bad.
Shedeur got really, really lucky because of the 6 teams he played, 4 of them were literally the bottom 4 defenses in the entire NFL.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible defenses.
Yeah. Which again, in that instance, I'm not rooting for him, but I'm kind of rooting for him because again, I feel a secondhand embarrassment for people who are so I'm the best and then fumble on their face. As much as it's
absolutely
people are annoying with an ego, I feel bad because
I don't root for people to fall on their face.
Never.
That's uncomfortable for me.
Yes. And I would, that's what I always said. I would love for him to prove us wrong.
And right now with Shedeur, this is how I feel with Shedeur. I've told you about the one episode of that show, The Good Doctor, with the autistic teenager who, for some reason, they let in the freaking hospital. It's like Doogie Howser, but it's legit. And no, he doesn't have a degree.
The Good Doctor.
The Good Doctor. This week on The Good Doctor, there's an episode where a transgender girl comes in.
Yes.
And it's one of the funniest episodes, unintentionally funniest episodes in television ever.
Yeah.
Because he comes in, he's like, okay, so this is a man. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm a girl. And he goes, no, you're not. You have a penis. He basically just keeps on saying biologically you're a man. And it's like all the other doctors are like, dude, just call her a girl.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't lie.
Yeah.
I'm autistic.
I'm autistic and I don't understand.
And he doesn't understand. He's like, I'll never understand. That's how I feel with Shedeur, with the statistics.
Yeah.
Where they're like, yeah, but they're winning games. They're beating the worst teams possible.
Yeah.
And statistically, he's doing terrible. Mm-hmm. But they're winning. It's just dumb people. So he was given that. And no matter what happened, the second, he was basically given hey, there's no way out of this season because Shedeur fans were always going to ruin it. The media was always going to be like, why is he playing Shedeur? Well, he's tanking. Just terrible. So he got fired. And immediately, he's now the hottest girl in school.
Yeah.
He's the eligible bachelor.
Yeah.
This is what I mean by cuffing season. All these teams need coaches. And it kind of works mutually, both ways.
If you yearn, you earn. All these teams where it's
yeah.
It's like in Love Island when Iris broke up with Pepe, TJ was right there to scoop her right back up.
Yeah.
And now they're together happily.
So basically,
he waited.
So he has a blank check waiting for him.
Yeah.
Because they're going to pay him not a bajillion, not a total blank check, but they're going to pay him what the highest paid coaches are paid.
Yeah.
Because he's the hottest girl. He's the most eligible bachelor. So any team will give him that. So now he is the one who gets to look and choose. So there's, I forget how many teams, 7 or 8 teams that need a coach. As a Giants fan, for the first time in my life, we're the hottest bachelor team. And it feels amazing.
Yeah.
So it's us. And then it's the Raiders, who are absolutely terrible, but they have the number 1 pick.
I was going to say also kind of us.
Our other team.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
So he was basically going to be the Giants coach because the Giants just have the best setup for him to actually win and actually keep his job.
Yeah.
It's a totally different situation than the Browns. Either that or the Raiders, if he really likes Fernando Mendoza or Dylan or Dante Moore, doesn't matter. And he's like, I want to go there and then draft him and have a rookie quarterback. But then the next day, John Harbaugh, who is an incredibly popular, very, very good coach for the Ravens, was literally only fired because they're like, it's time. The team's been really, really good. You've taken them really far, but you can't win the freaking Super Bowl. Let's just cut bait.
You can't finish.
It's not going to happen. He can't finish. He can't close. Even though he won a Super Bowl 12 years ago. He has a Super Bowl ring. He immediately jumps him in line. But then, like, the fans, everybody's kind of debating. It's like, Stefanski seems like he's the better coach in a way, but Harbaugh, it's hard to argue with a track record. So now we got these two hotties on the street.
Yeah.
And then we have a bunch of other coaches who are naughties and will not be coached. It's a really interesting time in sports.
Yeah.
Black Monday, you can kind of like just watch and it's like, okay, who's breaking up? Who's predictably breaking up? And they're like, really?
Yeah.
Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins are staying together? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I remember you telling me about that.
He was so obviously the first one fired, and then he won like 6 of their last 7 games.
Interesting.
And it was like, well, geez, how did that happen?
Yeah.
And nobody even talked about it because they weren't relevant. They were already out of the playoffs. But they're like, no, they're actually like, they're pretty good.
Huh.
Okay, so that's sports gossip.
And that's sports goss. Love that.
We got the playoffs coming up. We have the college playoffs coming up. Basketball's starting to heat up.
Yeah, lots happening.
Lots going on. All right, can we do the bone I have to pick with you?
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. I'm glad I forgot about that because I was anxious. Okay, what's your bone?
So you've been watching the gay porn, the hockey show.
Heated Rivalry.
Heated Rivalry. There has to be a better name.
Apparently the Game Changer, which I was like, Heated Rivalry is better.
Which is funny because I actually think...
I just JoJo Siwa thought I said Heated Rivalry.
Heated Rivalry. I think that they're equally...
I like Heated Rivalry.
You know how like and they'll say like in this country, you know, Home Alone was actually called Lost Boy in a House.
Yeah.
It sounds like that's like I'm trying to think of the movie.
But it was a book, and so it makes sense. And also it's about the tension.
Yeah.
The tension is what like the core of the show.
The book was written by a gay man?
I think a woman.
I was gonna say it's weird to me when it's written by a woman. It's like half of the Byler fans in Stranger Things who are like, I really want them to get together, were like straight women.
Yeah.
I don't know why. To me, I'm like, that's an interesting.
I don't know.
Like the straight women rooting for. That's a totally different situation where it's like.
I don't know. I get it.
I know that's what I mean. It's like it's an instinct that certain women have where I'm just like it's weird to me to write because it's a horny book, I assume.
Yeah, for sure.
It's weird. I guess they're just like, why not have two? What am I talking about? Guys would write lesbian stories all the freaking time.
Yeah.
It just is not something you usually see.
No, it's not. Because I think people...
But it makes sense that it exists.
Like,
I've just never heard of it existing.
It's like, oh yeah, like men or like everyone likes lesbian porn or whatever.
Yeah.
Like even though, like it's like whatever. I don't want to say everyone. But you know, general public likes it.
Yeah.
For some reason, I think there's like this weird like sheltered thing with women. Like, well, they wouldn't be interested in like gay porn. And it's like, that's just not true actually.
Dude, in college.
But also it's like, I don't know. Sorry, go on.
In college freshman year, there's this one guy who told me that he was like, I only watch lesbian porn. Watching guy and girl is gay. Like he was like so worried that was gonna be gay. And I was just like, first of all, that's a freaking lie.
I love that for him.
like I was like, why are you like,
he will not be caught looking at another dick. Okay,
I was like, are you trying to convince me you're straight or something? Like, I believe you, or now.
But now my flag's up. Now I don't know.
Now you're kind of overcompensating for something. Anyway,
that's awesome. Sorry.
So you've been watching this show.
Okay, I already know what you're gonna say.
This morning,
I thought about it in the shower. I thought about it in the shower, and I was like, I said it wrong. Sorry, go on.
We're at the gym, and you said the Russian guy, his ass, like you need to see it. It's like even bigger. It's like you basically said it's even better than your ass. Now,
I actually said something worse than that.
What'd you say? Say it. Say it. Let's go through this car crash
again. The second I said it, I was like, that's not what I mean.
Yeah.
I was like, because it's like an exaggeration where it was so crazy. I was like it puts yours to shame.
Yes.
Because you have such an ass.
I could be a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
In another life, I'd be like, I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm
Honestly,
gonna juice up and do it.
I think you'd kill it like if you were like a male stripper. Like you have that kind of ass, like where it's like, damn, like it's up, it's great. Like you have like your ass puts my ass to shame.
Let me clarify. I have the very, very lucky ability. I can just put on muscle whenever I want, wherever I want. So every now and then, that's what I always try to do. I'm like, I'm just gonna work out my forearms for a while, and my forearms get too big for shirts. I did that with my butt and legs for like a couple years. Yeah. And I literally I can't wear pants. If you see the pants I'm wearing, it's like the pants that people wore in the 90s, except they're like skinny jeans on me.
Yeah.
So you tell me this.
I know. And I thought about it later, and I was like, I shouldn't have said it like that. I was like,
which you obviously know I'm not actually.
I know, but like, but it bothered me later because I was like, I know it's gonna stick with him.
Well, the downside is like you just basically just told me like, hey, challenge. I got a challenge for you.
Well, like I just was like his
challenge accepted, wife.
His challenge was accepted. Just so crazy.
You have no idea what my butt's gonna look
like.
Like
I have to show it to you later.
My butt is gonna be like a circle, like the
I
letter
might
C.
like Google it. Like, Google it. Will it come up if I like Google it?
We were hungover when you started watching, or we were just tired or something like that. I was taking a nap when you put it on. You said, "Do you mind if I watch this?" I said, "Sure." And she's like, "You so funny." You said, "Do you mind if I start? Are you okay if I start this, or do you want to be caught up?" And I was like, "I don't even know if I need to watch this show. I think it's one of those books that you read."
It like doesn't come up on Google.
I woke up in the middle of a nap during like a 5 minutes in, them naked in a hotel.
Yeah.
Like blowing each other, and I literally was like. Huh. And I closed my eyes. And then I woke up later and was like, were you just watching gay porn?
Basically.
Hey, you know what?
But there's a love story involved.
Also, give the people what you fucking want.
Hey, we just watched Hunting Wives. It's like same thing.
I have thoughts about that, by the way. I've recently thought of. I think that they miscast Malin Ackerman.
Yeah?
I think a different actress, it would have been a little bit better. I just don't see her as like kind of like this conniving mastermind type person. More I think about it. What she's really good at, and she's always been good at in everything she's in, is being like, I'll go fucking full frontal.
Yeah.
And I won't even hesitate.
I won't no hesitation.
In fact, I'll encourage it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing him a little bit.
But I liked Heated Rivalry. I thought it was great.
What was the original title you said?
Game Changers.
Okay, I thought it was called Game On because that's what I'm about to do. You have no idea what my butt's going to be like.
Yeah, your ass about to be crazy.
Like you don't even know. Like it's about to be silly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like a freaking centaur walking around.
Oh no.
I know you're an ass queen.
I am an ass queen.
Yeah, you love it.
Yeah, when we first started dating, you started grabbing your ass and you were like, oh.
I was like, okay.
And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about.
Every now and then you'll kind of subtly hint to me, like, I like big arms. And I'm like, noted.
Yeah.
And then a month later, I'm like, mommy like?
Mommy like.
When a few years ago, like a couple years before we started dating, we were watching, my roommates and I, that's back when I lived with like 14 different guys. We were watching Thor Ragnarok. And I think I said, I was like, we were talking about, because freaking Chris Hemsworth's arms in that are just, they're like his entire torso.
Yeah.
His arms are.
They're bags of sand.
They're like a bag of sand. And I think my old roommate, Matt, I forget how it started, but he basically said like, I couldn't get those arms. I was like, game on.
Yeah.
And in like a month, I was like, I felt silly. I couldn't wear certain shirts. Like, that's when we actually got together.
Yeah.
Was literally when it was like everything I wore looked sleeveless.
Yeah.
It is a gift I have. I just say I'm very blessed.
Yeah.
With whatever
you
gene
think
that
about
is.
a muscle and you're like, I'm strong.
Whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So I had a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
You said it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to strike a chord of insecurity. You have a great ass.
It's not insecurity.
Okay.
I'm not. Maybe. It's a.
I was trying to use.
You really wanted to challenge me.
I was trying to use you as a frame of reference for how insane your ass is. Yeah. I was like, his is like, I thought it was fake at first.
It was. So they say that General Hirohito, after the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, they say, a quote he said was, I'm afraid we just woke a sleeping giant. Well, sweetie, you just awoke a sleeping giant ass.
Yeah.
It's about to be silly. It's about to be silly. We're gonna have to start shooting these full body. I'm gonna get an even wider lens so that the wide will be like, is he sitting on a pile of? Oh no, that's just his ass.
That's his ass.
He's not sitting on a pile of books. That's literally his ass.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna do.
I'll just get a BBL so we can match.
Yeah. You're gonna think about. You're like, did he get a fucking BBL?
Did he get a BBL?
That's weird. And they're kind of out of vogue.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why now?
Why now?
And I said, because they're cheaper.
Yeah. It's true.
Because they're out of vogue.
Did you see what they do with fat transfers? The new thing with that?
You know I didn't, but tell me.
Dead people is the new thing. You can get fat transfers from dead bodies. I think California legalized it or something. So I just saw a whole thing where a woman was like, I got my BBL, but I didn't have enough like a fat to use, so they used dead body.
Okay, we're gonna break this all down in a second. But
I actually don't even really want to break it down because it kind of freaks me out. I just was like,
I'm not going to actually talk about that. But first I just have to say Newsom. Of course, California. Of course. You could say, which state do you think did something?
It's the plastic surgery hub.
Why do you always defend him? Why?
I'm not even.
What does he have on you? What blackmail does he have on you?
Don't bring it up, okay? Newsom has.
All right, never mind.
Kidding.
Never mind. No, but I was going to say, I was like, this is a really weird phenomenon because before it was kind of like this perfect circle where it's like women want, and men too, some men too, want their fat not to be here, but to be here.
Yeah.
And so it was perfect. It was like, I can do two things at the same time.
Yeah.
But now I think with the GLPs, with Ozempic.
Everyone's too skinny for BBL.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a real problem.
Interesting.
It's a real problem that.
It's a real problem.
It's a real problem that hot people are facing and nobody's talking about it. We are too skinny to get our fat transfers to our ass.
Can I also say how fucking silly and stupid people are going to look if they literally don't have fat anywhere else and then you put it somewhere else? Mm-hmm. You look like a fourth grader who is suddenly into boobs draws women. That's what they look like. They look like stick figures with circles. You're gonna tip over.
Yeah.
You better even out.
That's what I worry about.
You better even out the tits and ass because you will literally fall over.
You need to be balanced. You need to be balanced.
That has to be a thing. All of a sudden.
What?
If people get like suddenly like huge tits or huge ass, do you think that they're like have trouble balancing?
Probably not for real, but
yeah.
Although I will say boobs are kind of like big fake boobs are kind of back, which I'm like kind of pro because I'm like that's fun.
Love it.
But then also on the flip side, getting your implants removed is also hot. So both of those things are simultaneously happening at once. Everyone's getting a new boob job and everyone's getting it removed. So
I would say right now, because you always want to be like 6 months to a year ahead, get the fake boobs. I think that people are responding to the ass craze and you're responding a little bit late. I think boobs are coming back.
Yeah. And apparently they just came out with it, or they legalized in America a new implant that's like supposed to be way safer than
do you know anything about the implant?
Using. Yes, I forgot what they were using inside of it.
Not silicone?
It wasn't silicone because that was the problem, is that they were leaking and that's so dangerous.
I love when there's a sudden change in like element.
Yes.
It's like actually it's copper now.
Yeah.
It won't be copper. It's way too expensive.
I forget. Yeah, because it's, you can get silicone or saline are the two major implants.
Which saline's crazy because that literally just means salt water. Obviously it's some sort of like saline.
It's a saline bag, basically.
Yeah. You're filling the ocean up with your tits.
Yeah.
Filling your tits up with the ocean.
Yeah.
The way God intended.
Yeah. I'm natural. It's salt water.
It's literally, it is natural. Well, silicone, everything's natural.
Everything's natural.
Yeah.
Everything's natural.
Except for moon rocks. Those didn't come from, that's from outside space. Not Earth.
Not Earth.
Yeah.
I've got a lot on the docket, actually, I want to chit chat about today.
Hit me.
One thing I feel like we need to discuss that we haven't because we kind of missed it, but we need to talk about our worlds collided last week. Alix Earle, Tom Brady,
I know.
New Year's Eve.
I know.
What do you think?
I think that this is so par for the course for Tom Brady lately.
Yes.
Which is so weird because it's so not par for the course for Tom Brady for the first 23 years of knowing Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like this was not Tom Brady. Like he obviously early on, he had like the baby mama, but great relationship. Yeah. Like it was a great relationship, but baby mama, then he's with Giselle. Like he was like John Cena.
Yeah.
Where it's like, dude, relax. Like you don't have to be that serious about everything, but then he became the GOAT. So whatever. Ever since he retired, he's like, and got divorced.
Yeah.
He's like this, he's like a divorce guy. He's like a middle-aged divorce guy where it's like, you're trying really hard.
Yes.
And you're taking some swings that aren't really age appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm all for him and Alix Earle. That makes total sense.
Me too.
Like,
I'm not weirded out. Like everyone was like, oh my God about it. I'm not weirded out about it because.
I mean, to be fair, you and I are literally pro Bill Belichick and Jordan Hudson. So of course we're fine with this.
I think I'm more pro it because I'm like society's treating them too poorly about the situation where they both have perfect balance fields. I think they're fine.
Yeah.
I'm more about it being like fair than I am about like ages. Like where I'm like, if you guys are both in good places where it's like one can't like abuse the other one in a way.
Yeah.
Like where I'm like, if you have your own money, I'm like, yeah, cool. It's not like, okay, Tom Brady's like older. It's not like he's like 60.
No.
And also he's an elite athlete. He's in such great shape. Like he's a young man.
But here's why people think of him as even older than he is. Because for the last 10 years of his career, he was known as do you know how old he is?
Yeah.
So everybody you think Tom Brady, you think old.
But
even though he was 35
but he's
at
an
one
athlete
point.
world old. Like that's not real old.
But that's what people know him from is athlete world.
I guess so.
It's interesting though, because it has made me think of like, he is no longer, so like, who do you think is the most eligible bachelor in the country? Not the world, obviously, because this is football. Because there was a time where it was Brett Favre. Mm-hmm. This is like pre-you, pre-me. But like there's in the Cameron Diaz movie with Ben Stiller, Something About Mary.
Oh, yeah.
Like the joke in the end was like, the Brett she was talking about was Brett Favre. It's like, well, you got no fucking shot.
Yeah.
Like it's Brett Favre. Then for a minute, it was like definitely Leo slash Tom Brady. Like, I think it was probably more actually Tom Brady, where it was like, just in the US, every guy thought he was the coolest guy ever.
Yeah.
Girls had his jersey. Boston, Matt Damon probably had something to do with it too, with the Good Will Hunting shit, making Boston hot.
They made Boston so hot.
They made the Boston accent hot.
It's true.
Nobody talks about that. Where like,
yeah, Boston accents are hot. Like it's
the Boston sports guys that I listen to talk about how like after Good Will Hunting, they were like, it was the funniest thing. People who were from Boston would emphasize their accent to girls.
Yes.
Because like, yeah, I'm like Ben.
Yeah.
I'm like Matt and Ben.
Yeah.
Let's go to Secaucus. That's a wrong thing. Tom Brady, though, clearly from this, is no longer the most eligible bachelor. Do you have anybody in your head who was like, it may be this person?
I don't know. Like
it might be a male pop star.
He to me like is the most eligible bachelor, but like
people wouldn't be upset if he was.
That's what I think he is. Like everyone was just like, oh yeah, that makes sense when there was the rumors that he was dating Kim Kardashian, because it was like, yeah, that makes sense.
But that's different. That's a different. She's now in the.
But she's like kind of the biggest bachelorette for the older age.
For the older age.
Yeah.
She's playing on the senior tour. Do you know what the senior tour is?
Like the older golfers?
The older golfers. Yeah. They're playing the senior tour.
Yeah.
She is in the senior tour.
She's in the senior tour, yeah.
Which is, not fair, but it is.
No, yeah, but
The most eligible bachelor is somebody like Leo could. For the longest time, he only dated like 24-year-olds. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden it got weird.
Yes.
Like all of a sudden people started pointing it out. That's how you knew he's no longer the most eligible bachelor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if this conversation went in a place you totally want to take it to. But like, I'm trying to think who would, because you would know better. Like,
I can't really think. It's so.
Like, it's not Austin Butler.
No.
Because I'm like, eh.
God, I feel like I hit such a, like, maybe it's because I'm married.
Yeah.
I like, just no one is, like, I don't have that, towards any, like, the new actors or whatever.
Because thinking about men like that is cheating. Thank you.
It is.
If you even think about it. If you think about it, like, you're lucky that show was about gay guys.
I was going to say, that's why I have to watch the gay ones.
Yeah.
Like just to me, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if we have one right now.
And also we are living in a society that's super diluted with a lot of celebrities now. Mm-hmm. Everyone's a celebrity now. It's such a numbers game.
And
the A-list is such a different category than it used to be.
And you might just realize too, this is another element of it. Nobody knew anything about Tom Brady. He was really, really quiet. Yeah. He was all business. Nobody knew anything about Leo.
Yeah.
Like Leo was like if you saw him, he was walking somewhere. He was like a picture of Bigfoot walking where it's like, I don't know what he's like in real life.
No.
Now all the A-listers, we know too much about them. It takes away the mystique of the eligible bachelor.
Yeah.
Who's this one guy that you can paint your own narrative. I bet he's like this. Now we know exactly what he's like. It's kind of dorky or it's kind of a nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's just so quick to be like, not hot, with everyone, that I'm like, if you're in Hollywood, you're pretty much hot.
Yeah.
Or if you're not hot, you're successful in a way that makes you hot.
Yes.
Like that's kind of that. Like that's just the truth of it. Like,
if Justin Herbert played for a team other than the Chargers, it probably would have been him. He's a really good quarterback who's handsome. He's 6'6", but he plays for the Chargers. So like you had never heard of him.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like. I don't think they're gonna date. I think it was like, maybe they'll hook up or like whatever. Even though TMZ reported and confirmed that they did not hook up.
I don't think they'll hook up because I think Alix Earle might be out of his league.
Okay, see, people are like kind of keep saying that, and I'm like, that's really weird to me. I don't believe that.
It's freaking me out, but I think she might be.
She's obviously more like relevant and in the times, and she's not gonna marry him. Mm-hmm. But I think they probably swapped numbers that night. And that's the deal. They'll hook up maybe, and that'll be like a story. I know the rumor was, like, before she was really big, that she actually was hooking up with Dave Portnoy. I know that was...
That makes sense.
I know that was like a rumor.
I think he's probably the same age as Tom Brady.
I think he is.
But he does come off as younger because no one thinks of him as old. He dresses and acts like a little boy.
Yes. But I don't know. I thought I loved it for them both in this situation, because I was like, it's New Year's. Alix is fresh off a breakup.
Yeah.
It's Tom Brady. It's fun. Good for him. And he's in that phase where it was like, he's been married for so long. He kind of missed the like dating around a lot, even though he obviously did in his earlier days, but he then later became the best ever.
Yeah.
Like where it was really cemented that like, oh yeah, he's the best ever.
Yeah.
Obviously he got Giselle, which is the biggest grab ever.
Yes.
Like where it's like, no, he was always going to be fine. But like, this is kind of the first time in his life where it's like, he has that major status and is like single. So it's like him being like, I'm hooking up with a 25-year-old is not crazy to me.
No.
At all.
He's definitely always hooking up with 25-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like the fact that he's posting thirst traps means he's not the most eligible bachelor. It means he has to go fishing like the rest of them.
Yeah.
He has to go hunting too.
That's true.
The most eligible bachelor, they come to you.
Did you see that video of his flashlight on?
No.
That's where I was like, that's an old man thing.
He is closer to 50 than to 40.
I know.
He is older.
No, he is older. I'm not saying he's young, but I'm saying that for his age, he's young.
Yes.
But there was a video of him, he was like standing behind Alix Earle or whatever, and people were shouting behind him, Tom, your flashlight's on. It was just his phone flashlight was on in his pocket. And I was like, that's the most dad thing ever. Your flashlight's on.
So that's something I do. It's so fun. Like, I do that all the time. I don't know how many times you've told me your flashlight's on.
Yeah.
But it's in the hundreds.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh. Okay,
but you're also the oldest man I know.
I am.
Spiritually.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't count for most things.
No, I don't.
No.
I do more. Usually when you ask me, when like, did you see this? The answer is I didn't, but I read like a 4,000 word article about it.
Yes.
I didn't actually watch the video.
You didn't see the video, but they told you the video.
I know those sources and I know all the names. I couldn't tell you what Jack Harlow looks like.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, is it Jack Harlow? I just know it's a name.
You know, he's one who he dropped off the face of the earth. If you're
a musician and you're not cranking him out,
I think it might be the smart move though, because he had a really hot,
it is
like 2 summers, and then he I feel like it was almost on purpose, where he was like, I'm being oversaturated. He hasn't like released any music, like he hasn't, like he kind of just was like, hey, because he was very successful with like what he made and everything. Yeah. I kind of think he was like,
leave him wanting more.
I'm not going to overdo it right away. I think he'll be back this year.
And when he comes back, it'll be an event.
Yeah.
If he comes back with a good album. If he doesn't, it's actually like, you can release an album every 6 months and they can be kind of mediocre and you can still survive where you're currently at.
I know.
For a minute. If you come back after being gone and you're not good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, it reminds me of somebody of just like.
Katy Perry.
Did she go away for a minute?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of like that, where all of a sudden you don't want to give him a album that sounds like you, but is a little bit worse than your previous stuff, because then people will start thinking of your previous stuff as being like, maybe
it wasn't that good.
Maybe that was just 2023.
Yeah.
2023 us thought was good, but now 2027 us knows it's actually bad. We're smarter now.
Yeah. People, I feel bad for Braxton Berrios. That's probably but he's going to be fine. So, he's going to be just fine because he got so much press and PR and like good press from being with Alix Earle.
No, he'll get laid for another 2 years.
Like he's going to be fine.
He has 2 years, and then in the 3rd year,
he has to date someone else. Is his next move?
Yeah, but he has to find somebody who is not anywhere near her circle.
Yeah, he'll be fine because enough people I think want to low key compete with Alix Earle. But who are going to be like, you know what will give me a boost is if I am kind of connect myself to Alix Earle.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He'll date another big influencer and he'll be fine. You know, let's get into the hottest goss in LA right now.
Give it to me.
LA mom squads. The celeb mom squads right now. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of them, obviously. But so I think that there's this little pocket of COVID moms, like in the celebrity world, who all had a baby around the same time, like in COVID. And so they were all searching for community. And so this group kind of connected. And it kind of became not an infamous mom squad, but like a known mom squad it was like Ashley Tisdale, Hillary Duff, Meghan Trainor, Mandy Moore, and like 2 other successful people and whatever, like a chef or like a chef's wife or something, like where it's like they're the LA moms.
The people who made their money in the 2000s.
Yeah.
And still are living off that money in Beverly Hills.
Yes.
Yeah.
that mom squad.
Yep.
There's a little bit of drama with that. So it's like, we all kind of know this mom squad happened or whatever. So Ashley Tisdale, I'm sorry. Back up. Ashley French.
Oh, it's her.
I'm sorry. Ashley Tisdale, you have an iconic, you're a household name. Ashley Tisdale's a household name. You can't rebrand after you're no longer doing anything. You can be
Ashley Tisdale French if you want.
I think that's what she changed her handle to, but she changed her IMDb, I saw, to Ashley French.
That's ridiculous.
Don't do that, girl.
Yeah.
Because I think that's her new, like, she has like a beauty line of sorts that's called like French.
It's a good last name, but so was Tisdale.
It is.
Tisdale's
not
not
great.
best. Yeah.
But that's like what you're known as. You're Ashley Tisdale.
Yeah.
Sorry, sidetrack. That was the number one thing.
Tisdale could be the last name of who were the girls in Frozen?
Anna and Elsa.
Anna and Elsa. If we found out that their last name was Anna and Elsa Tilsdale, we'd be like, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that fits. It's a princess name.
Yeah,
it's a royal name.
Okay, so anyways, so there's this mom group. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Ashley Tisdale. She has like a blog.
Okay.
And she wrote a blog post that was like, why I left my toxic mom group.
And we know this mom group.
We know this mom group.
So we know instantly Hilary Duff is beef when beef happened.
Beef happened.
Yeah.
But she didn't name anyone. So it's like, maybe she's in a different mom squad, whatever. So it got clicks. It happened. She wrote a couple other blog posts that like people were clicking on, like her thoughts on Ozempic, and like people were kind of talking about like her blog lately or whatever.
I need to get on this blog.
Yeah. I don't know where she's right. Probably like Substack or something.
Yeah.
The cut is like, okay, this article got a bunch of clicks. We basically want you to like retell that article for the cut, like, or whatever. So the cut then released it's been a year breaking up with my toxic mom group. Like that's the title of this by Ashley Tisdale.
I'm interested.
And she basically was like saying that she didn't feel like included all the time or cool enough. And like she's saying a lot of things were very high school and whatever. And so I think she basically finally sent a text being like, this is very high school. Like, I don't want to be part of it or whatever. Then writes these blog posts.
Yes.
As you do.
Remove me from the narrative.
Remove me from the narrative.
Back into the narrative. My side.
My side of a thing that just didn't matter.
Of course, mom groups are high school.
Of course.
Clicky. That's literally, it's designed by people who were in high school cliques now that they're allowed to be in high school cliques again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to tell a full story and then we can get into our thoughts after.
Sorry, I'll stop.
No, because I want to comment on every portion of it. It's so hard not to.
Yeah.
She does this or whatever. People immediately are like, clearly this is about the mom group or whatever. And then so then it gets around that where they were like, maybe it was political. And then Ashley Tisdale's reps reach out to TMZ and are like, no, like she's a registered Democrat. Like it has nothing to do with politics.
What a hilarious world we live in.
I know. That's why I don't know. So it was like, that was a thing. And then later, so last night, after this has just already been a thing, and she also tried to be like, it's not about them, or like her team tried to say that it wasn't about them or whatever.
Yeah.
But it clearly was. Hilary Duff's husband then posts basically himself posing exactly the way Ashley Tisdale did for the cut.
Yeah.
Like in a chair, like kind of in a thinking pose.
Yeah.
And he photoshops over like the cut or whatever. And then like with the headline, he's just joking. He just put, a mom group tell-all through a father's eyes. When you're the most self-obsessed, tone-deaf person on earth, other moms tend to shift focus to their actual toddler.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, now, so it's like, now it's confirmed.
Yeah.
That even though no one said anything, it's like, now it's confirmed it's about this group. So like, it's that. The last little twist of it is that Hilary Duff's sister, who she does have a rift with. That is an important note.
Yeah.
I don't think Hilary and Haley talk anymore. Or they're estranged or like something strange. It's a strained relationship.
Yes.
But Hilary Duff liked Ashley Tisdale's post. So she's showing support for Ashley Tisdale.
Haley's like, bitch, I've been telling y'all. I've been telling y'all this. Yeah. Is that it?
So that's basically it. I think what people are thinking is that Hilary Duff is like the leader of the mom group.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, I can see that.
It'd be weird if she wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, I guess you said Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore's in it. Meghan Trainor.
Meghan Trainor
Trainor's there. She's lucky to be there. She's lucky to be there.
Meghan Trainor's there. Meghan Trainor is the fun add-on sometimes.
Yeah. Like, she's so stoked to be there. She's not going to disagree with the group once.
I wonder, okay, I'm going to really quickly just say this. So you know how you said she wrote that one blog post and then she kept on writing one. She was like, my thoughts on Ozempic. So Meghan Trainor basically is Ozempic. She's Ozempic trainer.
Yeah.
Famously. Like this isn't like she like literally was like, look at me. I lost my entire body.
Side note, she did a State Farm commercial where she was all teeny tiny. She made her hair like extra large, I feel like, to make herself look even smaller.
Yes,
absolutely. Which I thought was very weird.
But you no longer have to do that.
Yeah.
You're actually teeny tiny.
Yeah.
So, and she's also unrecognizable now too, which is weird.
Unrecognizable.
I feel like
she doesn't look bad, but she just looks unrecognizable.
But it's just like, if you're going to get a celebrity to endorse something, if they don't look like themselves, it kind of
weird.
Takes away, why am I paying you? There's one right now with the guy who plays Aquaman.
Jason
Momoa. He's in a commercial where I swear to God, like the entire commercial, you're like, is that Jason Momoa?
Weird.
Like, honestly, I bet you've seen it and you're like, I didn't realize that was him. He doesn't look like Jason Momoa. So it's like, why are we paying this guy more? We could have just gotten an actor at that point. So anyway, I wonder if the Ozempic blog is a shot at her.
Maybe. I didn't even think about that.
Or a shot at these other moms who are probably all on Ozempic.
Yeah.
Like,
because it wasn't like necessarily like a negative thing. She just was kind of like, I think she kind of was someone who's like, I thought about it. Like, I don't know. Like, am I supposed to feel good in the body I'm in now? Like, it was more of like a thought piece on Ozempic.
I know you've told me enough about women for me to know that that's enough of a shot.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's why I chose not to do it.
That's true.
And be like, I'm above it.
That's true.
Because I don't know. I don't need it. That's a dig.
Yeah.
Hillary has to be
the ringleader.
Yeah. And the fact that Haley is so quick to jump on.
Yeah.
I mean, rifts only happen between ringleaders. I'm guessing there were two alphas.
Yeah.
Trying to bucket, and Hillary's obviously, she's Hillary. And the other one is a household name because she's Hillary Duff's sister.
Yeah.
And had a very small part in
Napoleon Dynamite. Amazing movie. Favorite movie.
And you know what people say? They don't say that's Haley Duff. They say, that's Hillary Duff's sister?
Yeah.
Gotta be tough.
Yeah. It's tough.
Totally. Gotta be tough.
I think the rumor was...
Whose side would you be on?
Okay.
Do you think?
I have an overall thought.
Yes.
So my take actually is, I am so thankful that this is happening publicly, because this is good old fashioned friend group drama.
Yes. From the freaking generation that used to have this. So they don't know how they do it these days. They're doing it old school.
This is not a situation
where... They're attacking each other in the press.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is not a situation where I feel the need to like cancel either of them.
Yes.
I don't care. The way this shakes out, I don't care.
Do you know who's...
I'm going to keep following both of them on Instagram.
Do you know what I think? Do you know how I think's right?
What?
Nah, I bet they're both wrong. I bet they're both so in the wrong. I bet this is Bride Wars. You guys both went way too far.
So here's what I think happened.
None of this matters.
I think...
Like the fight that you're fighting over, I'm not saying none of this matters. I'm saying like whatever you're fighting for, you're both wrong about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think what happened was, here's the dynamic. Having a big friend group is always hard, especially as girls. Like it's because girls will confront each other about stuff and they'll talk. Guys, not as much. Like, but girls will kind of be like, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because girls will kind of do the thing where they're like, like she said this to me, and is that weird? Like they'll kind of like start planting seeds. Like
Mean Girls.
It's just there's an ecosystem in a girlfriend group, so it's very hard when there's that many people. I think it was a situation of, I think Ashley Tisdale might be a little annoying, and I think she rubbed enough people the wrong way with something, or she just wasn't driving the way she thought she was, and the rest of the group kind of was like, wouldn't it be really fun if we could hang out without her? Not that, then they probably were all doing the thing where they're like, not that we don't love her.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have a wine night without her complaining about X, Y, or Z. I think it was probably one of that, or she said something that maybe bothered one or two of them that they took personally or whatever. And I think Hillary Duff is probably the ringleader. I think she's confrontational, and I think she is probably a little bit of a mean girl. And I think she probably was the one to kick her out or whatever, or say something to her, or be the one to kind of more boldly ice her out.
Ice her out is how I think it went.
Yeah. And
I think it's iced out.
And then Ashley Tisdale was like, you guys are bullying me. Here's the thing.
I think that her saying, I'm almost positive she was iced out, because her saying why I left is with somebody who was iced out. When they really realized that they were iced out, they are like, I'm going to remove myself. It's what every it
was my choice.
It's why that when political campaigns, when they do the primaries and stuff, the people who get no votes, they don't get kicked out.
Yeah.
They are stepping down. They're ending their candidacy.
Yes.
That's what she did.
Yes. Here's the thing. In all honesty, I think most girls have been both girls in every situation.
Of course.
And here's the thing. I don't think anyone's in the wrong, and I think everyone's in the wrong. I think it just happens. I think it's just one of those unfortunate things where it just happens. I've been the girl where I've been left out. Maybe they found me annoying. I didn't drive the way. I wasn't close, like one-on-one with as many of them or something. And you feel like I'm the one being kicked out. You feel like they're all kind of ganging up on you. I've been that girl. I've also been the girl that's been like, she's being really kind of like rude and condescending about this, and that's bothering me. And now I've probably accidentally riled up other girls by saying that, because they're like, yeah, she's done this to me too. Yeah. And now we've all accidentally shit talked, and now we kind of don't really want her around. We've all decided, like, kind of subconsciously agreed she's ruining this, and like, or whatever.
Yes.
She's not jiving with the group the way we want. Like, I think we all have to be honest and being like, we've all been in both situations.
Of course.
It's just natural friend group dynamics.
Not to quote Mean Girls again, but this scene when they're in the cafeteria and Tina Fey says, who here has had somebody talk about you behind your back? And they all raise their hand. Who here has talked about it behind a friend's back? They all raise their hand.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
We've all done both. And that's why I'm like, I think everyone's wrong, and I think everyone's fine. Yes. I don't think anyone should be canceled over this. And I don't think.
And they won't be.
And they won't be. Because it's.
Unless we find out one of them's not a Democrat.
I'm just really happy that this is just good old-fashioned drama hitting the news.
Yeah.
It wasn't, no one called someone else a slur. No one stole something. Nobody like did something like genuinely wrong. It was just good old-fashioned, she's annoying, I hate her.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh, it's fantastic. So as you were saying that too, I was thinking about this, because I do think that like in any friend group, there's always, any friend group more than two people, there's always the odd one out.
Yes.
We like literally humanity freaking does this. We call them scapegoats. Yeah. Dude, everything gets blamed on one person. It's a way for everybody to be more comfortable. It's like, well, this thing's negative thanks to this person.
Yeah.
So it makes so much sense. And you were actually saying earlier, because when you were telling me about this thing happening before, we were going to save it for the podcast, but you were talking about how like it's so interesting. Ashley Tisdale and Hilary Duff, I don't know what their age difference is.
I think they're probably really close in age.
I think they're really close. I actually bet you Hilary Duff's like a few years older.
She might be.
She was a few years before.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm wrong.
No, she might be a few years old, but she might maybe started younger. I don't know.
They're roughly the same age. They're peers. And we were talking about how like, Ashley Tisdale probably has like a little bit of a beef, or a little bit of like, she's jealous of Hilary Duff.
She's a chip on her shoulder.
Because Ashley Tisdale, if you think about it, it's like, okay, it makes so much sense of like how the friend dynamic would work. Hilary Duff was always the lead in everything she's been in.
Yeah.
Like even in Cheaper by the Dozen, like she's basically the lead of the kids. The only reason why she's not is because she's not the oldest kid, I guess. But like she's the lead of that. She's Lizzie McGuire. She does all these things. She's the lead actress. She's the alpha. And alpha is way more of a thing for women than men. Like a group of guys, there isn't an alpha. I've never seen a group of girlfriends where there isn't a clear fucking like, this is top bitch.
She's in charge, yeah.
Like there's a fucking alpha. Ashley Tisdale, her personality, her character, she just always plays the annoying friend. So of course, the alpha is going to oust the annoying friend. It's probably... I don't know if that's what they're both really. I'm guessing it's kind of you become your character a bit.
Well, it's not because Ashley Tisdale was never really the annoying character.
She was the butt of a lot of jokes by not getting it.
Yeah, and it was like she played technically like the villain in High School Musical, but like or whatever. But it was like I like just looking at their careers is really interesting. Where it's like Hilary Duff actually hasn't worked as much as Ashley Tisdale.
Not even close. Like, Ashley Tisdale's like a working actress.
She has done so much. Because Hilary Duff like was OG Hannah Montana or whatever. Yeah. Her music career really only panned out as Lizzie McGuire. Like it was, she didn't go as far as Miley Cyrus did as like a solo act. And then the movies she did were kind of like she did like a Disney Channel like Cadet Kelly or whatever. And then she did Cheaper by the Dozen, which was so many people in that movie.
Yes.
And she wasn't a lead in that movie. She was in the movie and she was great.
She's Lizzie McGuire. She's known for Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah.
And that was an iconic show for the people that eventually created BuzzFeed.
Yes.
Like they watched Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah. She's iconic. Like
absolutely.
So she becomes the superstar, even though after that run, she kind of she did like 2 network shows that didn't really do fabulous.
Yeah.
And like that was kind of the extent of it. And then, but actually Tisdale, it was like she had a huge run on a show that was like a huge show and then a spinoff show. And then she was played a very major character in like a 3 or 4 High School Musical.
I think
3.
4.
Is it 4?
Yeah.
I always forget.
I think it's 4.
I think, yeah. But it's like she played an iconic character in these like huge musical movies.
Yes.
And where it's like she had just as many songs as like the two main characters or whatever.
Yeah.
But and then she had a huge run on one of the biggest shows, like cartoons ever, Phineas and Ferb.
Which is just money.
Which is just money. If you're voice acting, your money. Like where it's like she's been like working for years. And so like it is that weird thing where it's like she might have more money.
She definitely does.
But Hilary Duff is more famous.
She definitely is.
Yeah.
And she's not even that much more famous. Like they're both household names, but it's just Hilary Duff's more famous because her name was on posters. Ashley Tisdale's never was.
Yeah.
She was always the third lead, fourth lead, something like that. But iconic enough that it's like, I think if you showed everybody pictures of High School Musical, the main four, I think Corbin Bleu is by far the fact that I know his name is by far the least recognizable. I know his name because he spells his last name Blue the French way.
Yeah.
That's how I know it. Vanessa Hudgens, I think Ashley Tisdale might be more recognizable name-wise than Vanessa. I think Zac Efron's the only one who's more recognizable.
Yeah.
Because he had a bit of a movie career.
Yeah. Because Vanessa Hudgens, again, didn't really go on to do much.
Yeah, no.
Like, yeah.
But Hilary Duff she was a star of something. She's just going to be nameable.
Yes.
And so, yeah. Like
so I think there's a weird dynamic there. Like, I think from Ashley Tisdale, where she probably kind of felt like, I did more than you. Like, why am I not Hilary Duff?
And Hilary Duff probably knows that.
Yeah.
And she probably has a chip on her shoulder too.
Yeah.
Being like, Ashley Tisdale's actually more successful than me. I don't want people to know that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, also I got to take I actually don't even think is that hot. But people probably will think it. If Hilary Duff was 8 years younger, she's Selena Gomez. I think it's the same thing. Because let's be real, neither of them are producing their music.
Yeah.
Like, Selena has a better music career because she had better producers at the time.
She has great producers, yeah.
And the Disney machine was perfecting itself because they'd already gone through Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus was basically the starter kit of like, this is how you freaking do it.
Yeah.
Hilary Duff didn't have that. She would have had the song Wolves and whatnot.
Totally.
She would have dated Justin Bieber. And she would be, you know, the worst actor on a show with Martin Short and Steve Martin. Like it would have been, which like, let's be fair. Of course, she's the you know, the least talented person on a show with two of the funniest people in history.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think she would be Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
Like she was born a little bit too early.
Yeah.
But just late enough that we know who the hell she is. And she's Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's so funny where I was like, my theory I was like, Ashley Tisdale's the annoying one.
Is so true.
And then Hilary Duff is probably the leader in like kind of the more like, I'm calling her a mean girl, but I'm not saying she's a bad person. But like just that type where she's more confrontational or whatever.
Well, she's the boss. She's the boss. She's the star. What she says goes.
But just the fact that
who's going to stop her?
Meghan
Trainor.
Yeah.
Mandy Moore.
But just the fact that it played out with, I can tell Ashley's the annoying one because she wrote the 2 articles.
Exactly.
That's so annoying.
Do you know how annoying she is? You know she's the annoying one? She's a blog.
She
blogs.
That's so annoying. And then Hilary Duff was like, I'm going to have my husband do like a hit piece. That's the mean girl. Like
her husband. You know how she's the mean girl? Because her husband did. Because her
husband did it.
That is who the queen bee marries.
Yes.
The queen bee doesn't marry a king.
Yeah.
No, the king would take over. The queen bee marries. It seems so weird that words sound weird coming out of my mouth. But the queen bee marries like a duke marries a Prince Philip.
Yeah.
Who's like, whatever the Queen Elizabeth says.
He's like, I'll throw the shade out there for you.
I'm a background guy.
So that way, technically, Hilary never said anything.
Hilary didn't do anything.
And today, Hilary is promoting new music, you know?
She's got new music coming out.
Yes, she does. That's another thing that's happening right now.
I don't think it's related whatsoever.
No.
This is a blessing for her, actually.
I actually don't. Everyone's like really excited for it.
It's
and like
not
I am
good.
too. But I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
No, because you know who produced it?
She's already released like 2 songs and no one's listened to them.
No, I bet you Meghan Trainor secretly produced it with all the stuff that she can't sell. She's a producer. She's like,
she
this
writes
is
music.
not good. Hilary, take it.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you for free because we're friends.
Free.
But like the quiet ones, Meghan Trainor, Mandy Moore, the ones who aren't going to really weigh in, they're always going to be safe.
Oh yeah, they're good. They just have to agree with the queen bee.
But
stay in the good grace.
They're also the ones where if they all get together, if she gets too dictatorial, they oust her.
They oust her.
And then guess who comes back?
Ashley Tisdale.
Ashley Tisdale wasn't, now that I think about it, she wasn't that annoying.
Yeah.
She wasn't that bad. Why were we so annoyed with her?
Yeah.
Hillary. And then now Hillary's she'll just move off like a freaking queen bee and she'll start a new hive.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Malibu. Done.
But yeah, so that's why I had to talk about this. I was like, this is the best thing that's happened in a minute.
thank you for bringing this to the table.
Like, isn't that just like good old fashioned where it's like, no one's being like, this person's a racist or this person is something apologist,
yes.
or like where it's like, oh, this is kind of bad. Like, it's not like that. It's just good old fashioned girl fight.
Her husband doing that, I was like, that's
crazy. I was going to ask you actually, at what point would you get involved?
Never.
Right?
I'll tell you why. Because I love you to death. You're telling me your side of the story. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that 98% of what you say is true, but you're withholding 2% of what did you say to her?
Of course.
Because what you tell me, how you said it to her, I'm like, well, then her response doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
If you said it that friendly, if that's, you had a little edge on it.
Yeah.
We're human. So for him to come out to bat when he clearly doesn't know the full story.
And don't get me wrong, I'm so glad he did it.
Thank you for doing this.
He confirmed everything.
Thank you for doing this.
Oh my God, what a service.
What a wonderful service. It might have just died if it wasn't for him, because she's not going to say anything. The queen,
no, because
the queen doesn't address the peasants.
Ashley Tisdale was trying to run it back, being like, it's not about them. It's not about them. And he was like, it's about them.
It's fucking about them.
So,
of course it's literally about them. Why I decided to leave. Like, why I'm above them.
And all this stuff happened like today. And so I was so glad we were recording today. But what's making me sad is I feel like we're going to miss like another thing that happens, but it's okay.
That might be a time to do an emergency pod.
I know. I'm watching this situation with all eyes. It's making me, I'm just like,
yum, 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 yum.
Yum, 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 yum.
More, please.
Everyone's going to be fine. I love it. So
you're hitting your bowl with the spoon.
Yes.
And I'm like, don't do that in front of the waiter.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we can move on. I do have a skinny dip, but I'm like, shit, have we been going on for too long? Okay, I'm going to do a quick skinny dip. I'm going to try to like just breeze through these. Okay, so Chase Stokes and Kelsey Ballerini back together after their very public, like, are they broken up? Oh, it looks like they're broken up. Passive posts situation. On like New Year's or whatever, they posted, and Kelsey Ballerini made a post that said, I really believe in love. I believe in it. I believe in him. And I believe in breaking patterns. Now go kiss your person and stop speculating.
So he cheated.
Because that originally seemed to be the rumor. Because remember, I think I told you it was like they were together one day, and then the next day it was like Kelsey Ballerini's team confirms to People magazine that they've broken up. So it was like the next day she was like, get him out.
So she caught him cheating.
And they broke up.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Got lonely on New Year's, got together. I believe in breaking. I'll give him a second chance.
I'll give him a second chance.
Yeah.
But then he made a post. Take accountability. I can't even get.
He said, take accountability.
I can't get there. Okay. Take accountability. Learn from mistakes. Lean into love and say it often. 2026, my year of growth, my year of truth.
He's going to do the work. I can't believe you say he's doing the work. I swear to God, if on their Wikipedia page it said, rumor is he cheated, I'm going to burn Wikipedia to the ground. Take away rumor. He cheated.
He cheated.
There's never been a more like say it without saying it.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
So funny. I mean, I wish them the best.
Breaking patterns. He's good. Oh yeah.
I was like, that's the funniest thing I could have ever said.
He's going to do the work.
But anyways, next up. At the Critics' Choice Awards, Timothée Chalamet finally shouted out Kylie Jenner, saying, thank you to my partner of 3 years. Thank you for our foundation. I couldn't do it without you. Super sweet. Love that for them. I love that they're like actually kind of acknowledging each other, not just doing. Yeah. They just started doing red carpets last year. That was like a new thing.
They're weirdly, actually, now that the more we know about them, they're actually probably the closest a celebrity couple is to us.
Yeah.
I'm like him, which is crazy.
Yeah.
You would never think that, but he and I are actually very similar with similar interests, and you and Kylie obviously have very similar interests.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're our new J-Lo and A-Rod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish they would get back together.
I know.
But then after he said, like, thank you for our foundation. Amanda Seyfried said, Seyfried? I can never say your name.
Both are wrong and both are right.
Seyfried
or Seyfried?
Seyfried. Amanda Seyfried said,
yeah.
She thought that he was talking about an actual foundation. She was confused. She was like, oh, they have a foundation together.
Interesting.
She might be kind of weird too. I don't know what her deal is.
She's definitely a little peculiar, but in a fun way. I think in a fun way.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing to say.
Cher went on to Dax Shepard's podcast, and she basically said that he didn't, or she basically said, I don't think you're good enough for Kristen Bell. And she said, quote, that he must have, quote, something I don't see, which is just hilarious.
Cher found out that Wendy Williams' show has an open slot.
Yes.
And she would like to fill it.
She would like to fill it.
Because that is straight Wendy Williams to your face. I don't see it. I don't see what she sees in you.
Yeah.
To his fucking face.
Yes.
In front of the assistant that he's clearly fucking.
Right?
It's the weirdest.
What the fuck is with
it's
that,
the weirdest thing. If my soulmate, Monica Padman, if I ever have a relationship with a woman like that, just divorce me. Or at the very least, just like, it's really, really weird.
It's weird.
It's really weird.
It's strange.
Yes. They're a throuple.
Yeah.
Or
maybe
they're open.
Him and Kristen Bell just like aren't even together.
They
might be like a weird like.
That makes the most sense to me.
Like where they're like, we're friends, we had kids, like whatever.
Her husband's always home.
I feel like she kind of hates him. She works and he has a podcast.
She's always running around making the money. His podcast, they make money with that too now. So. But like for the longest time, he was home. She definitely resented him for it. And my God, is it easier to have that?
He's probably going to win that like new Emmy. That's
than
like
to find a sitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be him. No, they're going to give it to like Pod Save America or something like that. They're like, for changing the game.
No, they're going to give it to Amy Poehler. Good hang.
Just like,
Actually, her podcast is pretty good.
No, I've heard that.
Yeah.
And her reasoning that I thought was really sweet. She basically said, and she's right. She said, I realized there are so many guy podcasts where they just do nothing. Like she's like, they put in zero effort. She's like, every girl hosted podcast is like the most thought out, written, prepared.
Yes.
She was like, so I wanted to do a girl podcast with zero effort.
Yes.
And I think it's like, the problem is there's not going to be 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
And Amy Poehler actually is a good hang. I don't know. I think that there are fewer good hangs out there than we think.
Yes.
So we're getting ready for a lot more good hangs.
Yeah.
We're going to have a Dax Shepard version soon.
Comedians Bill Hader and Ali Wong have split after more than 2 years together.
Interesting.
I thought they were really cute together.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they made a lot of sense.
Everybody he's been with since he's been divorced has made a lot of sense.
Like him and Anna Kendrick?
Yeah.
I was like, I liked that.
I think he just sort of makes sense with people.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of not a chameleon, but sort of like he's like what's a food that goes with everything?
He's like French fries.
He's like French fries. He goes with everything. He's like French fries.
After sort of becoming like the spokesperson for the Angelinos during the fires last year in LA, Spencer Pratt has announced that he is running for the mayor of Los Angeles.
He should win. He should win. He should win. He actually, let's face it, he has the time.
He has the time.
He has no other agenda. He is not going to be the governor. He cannot be the president. Let him be the mayor. He lives there. He has a head on his shoulders, and he is get the current conglomerate of Democrats out and let this Democrat in.
Yeah.
Let new blood in.
Yeah.
That doesn't have anything to lose. He should be the mayor. Holy shit, he should be the mayor.
Nothing would be more LA than if Spencer Pratt became the mayor.
And do a really good job. Arnold Schwarzenegger became the governor, and the only thing that got in his way was literally like the mafia.
Yeah.
he actually changed a bunch of stuff, and then they ended up like basically ousting him because the mafia was like, you were cutting in on all of our ripoffs.
Yeah.
The way that Somalians did with Tim Walz.
Yeah.
Continue. That's what happened. It's crazy.
Influencer Haley Bailey is being sued by her ex-husband, Matt Khalil, who was a former NFL player, over some things that she said on a live stream about the size of his manhood.
Yes.
He's suing her.
She said it was too big, right?
She said it was too big, and that's basically why they got divorced. So I'm wondering why he's suing.
Well, what's interesting about that is he's suing for defamation.
Yeah.
Is it even defamation?
I mean, maybe if it's like, does it make him seem like unapproachable and scary to women? Because I know that was actually something Pete Davidson said, he was like the whole BDE, big dick energy thing. He's like, my dick's not that big. He's like, and so this whole rumor got out.
It's not too big.
But yeah, he was like, this whole thing happened. He's like that. He's like, when I started being intimate with women, I felt like almost like they were disappointed because this whole thing took on a life of its own. Like he was like, it kind of was bad. Being rich and famous does not solve all your problems. It doesn't. Guys. It doesn't. Be careful what you wish for. So I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was interesting that he's suing her. Yeah. I wonder if it's because she's making so much more money now. He's like, I'll sue you. It's definitely because of that. Yeah. Yeah. Here's a worlds collide for us. Yeah. Nikki Bella and Cooper DeJean, Philadelphia Eagles player, are apparently casually dating, as TMZ has reported. This is fascinating. This is very fascinating. Because he's 22. He was drafted last year. And I'm part of the Bella Army, so I'm all about her. And she's 40s, right? Yeah. By the way, we love this. We love this for guys and girls too, where it's like, yeah, age difference, we do not care. That's the fascinating part of this though. Yeah. Because he's a star player. He's quiet. So Cooper DeJean, I'm just gonna say, yeah, he's a white guy playing a black position in football. He's like, I think
I think there's two, but he's actually legit good. Whereas the other guy, Riley something, I forget his name, isn't. He's like the first real white defensive back in decades.
Okay.
He's weirdly the Jackie Robinson of white defensive backs. I'm not even kidding. You could say that. He kind of broke the color barrier.
Okay.
He kind of did. So he's got this level of swag. Like Cooper DeJean has like a weird amount of street cred that only guys could give other guys.
Yeah.
And so he's like weirdly just like the coolest dude on the planet, except plays for the Eagles, and I don't like the Eagles. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I was so mad when we didn't draft him. The Giants didn't draft him. I was like, fucking Cooper DeJean. I know he's going to be sick, and he was sick.
Yeah.
He was like Cam Scotabo.
Yeah.
But yeah, so him dating, I don't think he's the brightest guy.
That's okay.
But he seems to have a good heart.
We love himbos.
We love himbos.
You know?
Yeah.
So
we love a short himbo too, because he's shorter.
Oh, he's short. Interesting.
I'm sure on his card it says he's 6 feet. He's like probably 5'9".
Probably.
Yeah.
But no, so I thought it was interesting because I like explained away pretty quickly when the original rumors that they were hooking up came out, because she was like posting from a game. Like she was like in the locker room. She was wearing his jersey and like all this stuff. And they were like, everyone was like, oh my God, is Nikki Bella hooking up with him? And I was like, no, she's no,
it's a popular jersey and he's a cool player.
They've been Eagles fans. Like that's like, they're from there. Like that's their thing. And so I was like, she's just excited she went, she knew them or whatever. She's posting about it. She's super excited. But for it to be confirmed that they're casually dating is crazy to me.
Yes.
I don't know. I love it for them. She's fresh off a divorce. Have fun, sister.
Casual Eagles fans have Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley jerseys. Real Eagles fans have Cooper DeJean jerseys.
Interesting.
He's that type of player. Yeah. He's like people love him.
Yeah. I don't know. She deserves good after her divorce and having to leave John Cena. The rest of it is just the beef. But yeah, that's your skinny dip. And I think that's the podcast.
I think it's a podcast too.
Yeah.
Good one. That was a good one.
Good one. Lot of shit to talk today. Yeah. We'll see you guys next week.
Should we just become the cuntiest podcast in the world?
I kind of want to be. We should just like brand as gossip, which I kind of think we are.
By the way, you're the one who's putting the speed bumps on that.
I know. I put on my New Year's resolution. I need to grow a backbone.
Yeah.
But we need to close this up because we have 30 seconds.
All right. Love you guys. Grab a pina colada, towel off. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.